I'd like to introduce our guest, frequent guest, my dear friend, Dr. Wyching Lee. We're going to be speaking about culinary exploration in Ecuador. Dame Reverend Dr. Wyching Lee is a holistic health counselor and culinary consultant in holistic nutrition. She has adapted many recipes for her clients with cancer and other health concerns with applied kinesiology testing to ascertain the most suitable and non-inflammatory foods for optimal health. She has had a gastronomic career in the culinary arts in San Francisco as an event planner and caterer, after a career as a flight attendant where she had many opportunities to explore food anthropology. She continues researching on food as cellular information, as well as being a passionate taste adventurer. She enjoys wild and urban foraging and reverse engineering in the sampled dishes. Her love for nature and affinity with plants started when she was 5, running in the fields and farms in Penang, Malaysia, eating the wild herbs and knocking down fruit from trees. She joined the Nature Society early in Singapore and has been in organic permaculture and biodynamic movements in all the places she has lived in, growing and buying locally and experimenting with local recipes. She emphasizes the ecology of self to the planet as a restorative eco-spiritual journey. And this week we celebrated Earth Day, and I know a lot of people all around the world were really opening their hearts to the planet and to healing our Earth, as we do every week here on Healing Our Earth. Global namaste to you, Wai-Ching.
Namaste. A global namaste, Sharon, and also to Kieran and Seema, Neil, Nishit, and everybody who's on. And I'd like to quickly introduce you, not quickly, but before I read what she represents here, this is Kati.
Namaste. Global namaste to you. It's so nice to have you on.
And this is the kitchen of Warmicuna, which means mujeres, women. Right? In Quechua. And Quechua is a dialect here in Ecuador. And what's really lovely is that this is part of the divine feminine that we talk about, coming through the body and through the culinary arts. And so I was so impressed when I was just walking, right? But, night on the way back to my hotel here. And I saw this and I said, a culinary school, a gold mine in learning about the culinary arts in Ecuador. So I came in here and Kati was making a preserve, a pickle out of a cactus flower, which is not in season at the moment. So, and this is something that I bought in the market, and I was looking like, what can I do with this? I made a soup with it, but they also make the cactus pickle in a particular time. It was Carnaval time. That's right, in February. So she was making this. And then the next thing I saw was, it was big, nice part of it. And then the next thing I saw was these little pies, and they're called topte, made of topte. Yeah, so anyway, they're launching into it. And so there were these two questions I had to ask some chef, right, from the market. And here was this woman who had these answers for me. So we'll delve into the products and the food, and the pie just came out. It's like a pecan pie, just came out from the oven just like 2 minutes ago, and it just smells incredible. So if you imagine the freshly baked pastry and the pecan pie and the beautiful caramel glaze on top, that's what this kitchen smells like right now. So like it's like, ooh, I can see like Sharon going like, ooh, it's amazing. So allow me to read this. And this is what's also so impressive, is that when I came here and I saw the menu, so she has here, the kitchen is one of the key areas in the house. Creator of the cultures of towns, Warmicuna Cocina Taller, understands eating for the most essential needs of the body and senses, of the spirit and emotions. recognizes the importance of sensorial experiences in the transformation of food to be turned into specialized products destined to nourish us from the deepest principles in the cosmovision in our towns, closely linked to the periods of sowing and harvesting, along with its most extraordinary flavors and knowledge, as well as the myths and social rituals established around the food and its preparation. Our food proposal takes elements from our traditional feeding system and carries them into the dish. That, along with contemporary techniques, create a balance to feed the body and give transcendence. You know, that's one of my favorite words, to our cultural roots and our most ancestral culinary memories. Lovely.
Very lovely. Very lovely.
So Kathy here. So she is the diva of this
Okay.
kitchen. Yeah.
Not,
And I've been enjoying food here, you know, so many days. And I just would like to present. Kathy, tell us a little bit of how you started. She's become an amazing friend, of course. You know.
but my English is not good. No?
Yeah, so look at her. A red chef's jacket. How cool is that? Sometimes she wears a denim jacket as well, you know. So she's really a one cool lady. Yeah. So please tell us where you want to start and.
Sylvie, okay, this is the chicha.
Chicha.
The wine for Incas. Yeah.
Can you hear? So you
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Yeah. Chicha for wine. It's a wine from the Incas and.
Es the corn brotes. ¿Cómo se dice vuestro word? Los brotes. La
Corn.
jona es de brotes. ¿Cómo se dice?
Beautiful.
The seeds. Yeah, the corn kernels.
Yeah.
Kernels.
For the chicha.
Yeah.
The process is very long, for 7 days.
7 days to ferment.
Yes.
And you know, look at the colors of this corn. This is heritage corn. It's not your GMO corn. This is heritage and beautiful colors, right?
Yes. Yes. Lovely.
Yes, lovely. So the chicha is a corn drink. It's fermented in different stages, and it starts just fermenting at 7 days. But before that, it is more like a sweet drink, right? Until
¿Cómo
before
dices
it
brotes
turns
del corn?
alcohol with brotes.
Sí, esto tienes que mojar y sale vida aquí.
So we take this like the pepinos,
Seeds.
the seeds.
Yeah.
We take like that, no?
Yes.
And we take it out, and then
And then you put malasa
molasses.
en el, ¿cómo se llama? El cántaro. The pot.
In a
Into
pot.
the pot.
Oh yes, it is a
For
special clay
3
pot,
days.
and you have it here, I believe. The clay pot. It's down there. Shall we show it?
¿Puedes traer el panchito? No,
Yeah.
yo no.
It's not that.
Está en la puerta de la huella. Y lo servimos en este poto, que es una calabaza.
So this is made from calabaza, and you know it's a gourd. It's a water gourd. You've seen that.
La chicha tiene probióticos
It's a probiotic.
para el
So,
estómago.
for the stomach, right? You know the probiotics to balance the flora in the
The
gut.
flora.
Yes, and because it's fermented also from
Similar to the kombucha.
similar to kombucha. There we are. So this is their traditional probiotics.
Sí.
This is lovely with a
The
bamboo.
pot, yeah. I service in it.
This is how we would drink it. And this is from the
Inca y Cañari, sí.
And so how old do you think this practice, this tradition?
Milenaria, I don't know.
Yes. Long time. And actually all the ancient village reproductions that I've been to, and also the villages, they have always these pots, this clay pot in the corner. So in every home, there's the fermentation of this corn into chicha everywhere. And there are different degrees of fermentation. So it can be very alcoholic too.
Yeah,
What
for drunk.
But to get drunk. So it's ceremonies as
In
well.
ceremony. No, but I service in the menu.
Yes, that's right.
Ceremony is not.
Life is a ceremony,
Okay.
right? And then it's like every meal is a ceremony. That's how we do it. We have a lot of fun here. So you have a question, Sharon?
Yes, Seema actually sent in a question.
We're both talking at the same time. Very, very much like women who are excited about food. So
That's
here,
right. So
Yeah.
Seema had a question. Do they make chichi with quinoa or kuiwicha?
say that again.
Do they make chichi with quinoa or kuiwicha?
Chicha
Chicha. It's not chichi. Chicha from quinoa.
with the corn.
You
The
made from
quinoa,
See?
this is the Amazonic fruit. The name is, what's the Amazonic?
Let me show this. It's an
Chonta.
Amazon.
The name is Chonta.
It's an Amazon fruit. It's fruit from the Amazon, and it's called
También es chicha. Chicha de Chonta.
chonta. It's called chonta.
It's
Get
different.
the right cadence. Chonta. Oh,
Es una palmera que dice.
it's from a palm. Yes, it is from a palm. You know, this is like what we make toddy.
I don't know.
Yeah. So can we open one to take a look?
No, this
Maybe?
is very, very dark.
It's very hard. Oh, it is very hard. It's like
It's not fresh.
I see. It's not fresh. Okay. Maybe
When
the
it's
next
fresh,
one we'll try.
you
We'll
put
make it.
Eat.
We can eat it, and it's
This
jelly.
moment, not when it's fruit.
I
fresh.
see. Is it jelly-like? Is
No.
it like a jelly?
No, no jelly. ¿Cómo es la
Now I'm
consistencia?
curious.
Wet?
A little bit wet, so it's a little bit. So Seema, do you see this choncha?
Chonta.
Chonta. It's a chonta. I feel like I'm-
Chonta,
Chonta.
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 What I want to ask her is when I visited Southern America, the chicha that was presented to the whole team that was there was made with either quinoa or kiwicha. Kiwicha is amaranth. So
En Bolivia. Bolivia, en Perú.
no Bolivia, in Peru.
En Perú.
Sí.
And what is it? The kiwicha.
Kiwicha. Kiwicha.
What is kiwicha? What is
Kiwicha is amaranth. It's amaranth. It's amaranth.
Amaranth. Ah, see. Amaranth.
Kiwicha is amaranth. And
Amaranto. They call it amaranto.
Como de
So-
quinoa.
can you make chicha with quinoa or kiwicha?
You make chicha with quinoa?
De quinoa, not yet.
But
The-
can you?
Can you see?
Sí, sí.
See.
Sí. Okay. So
Yeah.
they had.
That.
So I'll tell you what chicha is. It's a sacred brew. It's a sacred brew. It's very potent. It's fermented. It's very rich in probiotics. Okay. And it can in Kenya we have something very similar which the locals make called we compare it to something very similar which the locals make which we call changa. It's a roadside drink and it's a home brew and it's very, very potent. It'll keep you very happy singing your way.
That's a good probiotic to have in the morning.
I haven't had it, but I know about it. But of course, when we were in Southern America, in South America, we were a group of us, and somebody did say, this is really good stuff. It's chicha. You got to try it. It's muy bueno.
In in Kenya.
En América, en África.
In Kenya, they have a sacred brew, a roadside brew, or the villagers brew. It's called changa. I don't know how they make it. Changa.
Changa.
Yeah, and I believe in Latin America, the Amazonians make chicha.
Hay chicha de un maguey.
Miguel.
Maguey, ¿cómo es el penco de maguey? El penco.
Sylvia.
Sí.
Come, Sylvia. It's okay.
Silvia es mi traductora. Chicha de avena,
Chicha de avena, they make it with oats and cactus as well. Oat,
But not quinoa or
Cactus.
kiwicha.
El cactus se hace también alcohol.
yeah, and mishki.
Parece
It's a mishki. It's called mishki, and it becomes alcohol.
It becomes alcohol, and it's very potent.
Tienes de cebada
Potent,
también.
good. And now the alcoholics have a
De cebada
have a
también.
reason that it's probiotics, right?
Not a good idea.
Este
So
es el pote.
this is heavy. I tried carrying it just now. It's like the chicha is in there. Good workout. Sylvia, you carried it. Oh, thank you. Are we allowed to feed into it? You moved it. Okay. So we want, we're going to drink the chicha.
Ok, voy a prepararte.
It's prepared.
Luego te preparo, ¿ya?
You're going to prepare now.
Sí, because there are more malasa.
Oh,
It's not
more
yet.
molasses. Okay, let's show them so that they can
Right.
try.
It's not.
Do we have to do it like with ceremonial?
Salud.
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 Ooh.
Está para drunk.
You can't get wrong with that.
Already you're tipsy.
It's very
You can really taste that it is highly fermented.
This moment, sí.
This moment is
Yeah.
how many days has it been fermenting?
1 month.
It's been fermenting for a month, and so they
It's
usually
necessary transform it.
it's necessary to transform it.
Yeah.
Which is necessary to
Not all.
transform me. Okay. Transcendence, Sharon.
Transcendence.
Okay,
This
con
one.
el quinoto, porque está. it's not-
This is a strong one.
Yeah.
It's not this strong, right? For children, for
Sí, sí, but it's more like the drink is more
They use a
small.
lot in ceremonial, Indian ceremonial.
This is the one that's ceremonial. Yes,
Ceremonial, that's a ceremonial.
definitely. Ooh, it's getting there. Cheers.
She's just got
Tell me about the ceremony that
The
this is for.
Ceremony, because I haven't been to a ceremony
and
yet with the chicha,
matrimonios,
marriage, weddings,
bautizos de los niños,
the baptism of children.
ya,
Mhm.
and that cuando se mueren las personas, se mueren, that
Oh yes, funerals.
funerales,
So we can-
funerales,
But in a ceremony or just serving with the food, like
No.
a bebida or actual ceremony, like a ritual.
no,
In the past, maybe.
Yes.
In the past. Yes, actually, because I've been to Pumapungo and also to Ingapreka, these are ancient ruins, and they're definitely we were shown the amphoras, right? Like these, that had all, then every guide would say that this is for the chicha. So they'll always make reference to the chicha. So it comes from ancient times that's used in ceremonies. And the ceremonies I've seen, it's very similar to actually Bali. Because they put holidays, I know all these
yes.
holidays like Easter right now and Carnival. So they always have flowers and fruit and vegetables and,
Yes.
and candles and
Potatoes,
also
pavo, yeah.
aguardiente, no?
Es de caña, pero. What's de caña?
Cane,
¿Cómo es caña? ¿Cómo se dice?
cane sugar, cane. And then they'll pour the aguardiente. It's an alcohol made from
Canelazo.
yes. One of my favorite drinks here. So yeah, we can even talk about canelazo. It's also made from aguardiente. That's the non-alcoholic version, which is made with naranjilla. I have not seen a fresh naranjilla yet. So it's a special fruit that's found here. It's quite endemic. They say endemic here. And then it's naranjilla
Cinnamon.
and cinnamon and sugar, panela, a little bit.
No,
No
sugar.
panela, sugar, white sugar, and cane sugar.
And
And then
maybe
it's hot.
cinnamon.
It's served hot. And then it can be with this aguardiente, which is a sugarcane alcohol, since we're talking about alcohol drinks. And so this is canelazo. And I've tried like 5 different kinds, like some very thick with an naranjilla pulp, some very light, and so some a little pink even.
Or
you know.
maybe lemon.
Lemon, yes, lemon. And it's really tart. It's really nice. Imagine like a hot lemon
Lemon
tea, right? Like that. And then it's really delicious. with a little bit of the fruitiness from the naranjilla and the lemon and the aguardiente. So they also serve that. And like in ancient ruins, as I mentioned, there were all these beautiful amphoras like this, clay. It's all indigenous. It's made from the land, and there's a lot of beautiful terracotta pottery here as well, right? And they have this little pottery like that with a grill, and that's where they grill some meat or vegetables on top, and corn. The grilled corn on the streets is excellent. Yeah, and they have a lot of corn products. So, moving on, you want to talk about corn, the tamal?
Yeah, tamale.
The tamale.
Mariachira.
Yeah, let's see. And see?
And another operations.
And other preparations. So this is
Sustitute the maize, corn.
maize, the corn,
You made potatoes,
potatoes,
carrots, squash,
and squash in there.
and another preparation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you like to open one? And then the leaves. They see, this is what I love, the leaf cooking and wrapping. And this is a special leaf. And the name of this leaf is?
Achira.
Akira.
Achira.
It smells so good.
Yo tampoco encontré.
Let's taste it.
Huele rico.
Rico. So rico is like delicious. Muy rico. And it's steamed.
Yeah, all these things.
This corn you have to prepare by crushing it
No,
in the
the machine.
don't say it's in the machine processor.
Yes.
Pestle and mortar. Let's take a look. The more, and this belongs to her mother. So we did.
Esta es la hoja de achira.
Achira, the fresh achira. And
Such a lovely way to make food.
what's that?
Such a lovely way to make food.
I know. I always love leaf packaging, like we do in Southeast Asia as well. And this is really convenient. And it does give a wonderful fragrance to the food. And they do use banana leaves. So sometimes it's this one. Yes.
Similar.
Picture it, similar. Yes. Okay, so let's
Thank you.
okay.
It's bad.
Whoa. So this is, there we are. This pestle and mortar belongs to her mother. So this is like so.
Aquí hago el ají. I made the chili here.
She makes a chili sauce. Yeah. Oh, a chili sauce.
Ooh, tell us about the chili sauce.
A chili sauce like this one. I bought. And you know that Sima, we need our sambals, right? So the food, this is excellent on tamales and so
All food.
everything, and it's made with it's really smoky. It's smoked chili.
Yeah. This is the grill.
And what is it called?
The grill.
And on the grill. So they smoked it on the grill.
With onions,
Garlic,
tomato, sal y vinagre.
and vinegar.
Eso sí lo hago acá. Una vez lo hacemos, lo ponemos acá.
Yes, and then on the pestle and mortar, and that's when she.
Mortero.
And it's a piedra de
Piedra de moler.
moler. Piedra de moler.
Esto es por aquí.
I know, I have it. I take it with me and I put it on everything. It's the closest thing to our Asian sambal, with the.
Well, I would love to have the recipe.
Mm.
We're about to plant some jalapenos and cayenne and other peppers.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice. And you know what she calls it? Ají de machos, like the macho. Ají for machos,
And this is sweet chili.
This was also delicious. The sweet chili sauce, they call it the marmalade. Marmalade de ají. Yeah, delicious. And this is really reminiscent of some of the Thai sweet sauces. So I've combined this with lime juice
With cookies
and also with
cheese.
coriander
Sí.
and I make it into a nice little Thai style. And so you eat it with cheese, did you say, with queso?
Yeah, it's nice.
Very nice also.
Or meat, but you don't eat meat.
Yeah, this is not a meat-based show. So very nice.
Okay.
It's like a really sweet consistency, right? And the garlic, I think, you can put garlic into it because it's a base. It's a really nice base, but the consistency is really important because I've tried some marmalade, the ahi. You know, it's whether it's a consistency that the sugar that's cooked in it, it's not
And
quite
vinegar.
like in the vinegar, it's not quite gelling at that
No.
stage. But this one, the consistency is so nice, so that it's a good base
Marmalade.
for everything. Yes.
Okay.
And now we come to the top day.
The top day is out is over. Yep. Aquí dentro. ¿Quieres que lo
Can
abra?
you see?
Voy a partirlo.
Everything is
It's a nut.
heavy and hearty here, including this wooden.
The wooden bowls and the stone
Yes.
pottery.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, she's gone down on the floor to break the top day. It's difficult to break, and see how much they've done it by hand. And
Okay,
so,
aquí está.
Kati, see.
Into
Can you
the.
show that?
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
See?
And so what is that called? It looks kind of like a walnut to me.
Yes,
Ah.
similar.
Yes, it's similar. I wonder if it's like black walnuts, really, because the
Take.
cake.
Pero
Is it-
necesitamos miles para hacer esto. 1,000.
I wonder if it's good for parasites, black walnut hull. Very good for parasites.
Yes, I was wondering about that, and I asked if they actually make tea, an infusion rather, an infusion or concoction or decoction from the husk, and they said they do, but they use it for as a natural dye for clothes like this. Also, like this is it's a macana they call it, and it's made from natural. It's from the cochineal, which is used in cooking. Cochineal is used in cooking. So it's beetle.
Chalina.
Chalina.
The name is Chalina.
So this is made from that. Isn't that lovely?
So this is the same, this is the beetle wings that you're talking about, the cochineal?
Yep.
That used to be, I don't know if they're still doing, but I was reading about how in China this was, they would embroider with them and make these gorgeous dresses.
They do that. And I remember growing up with my mom, when she would make, the angku kueh, they call it it's a glutinous rice cake with mung bean paste inside, and it is steamed, and the red color was originally made with cochineal. So I remember her just taking out a little powder and mixing it into the dough. And I find that, of course, here they're making this and food as well. So this is made into a natural dye. Beautiful. We'll do a weaving segment.
That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful.
Very much lot.
Yes, we need a lot of tokte just to extract a little bit of the seed, right? A little bit of the kernels. How much do you need? Let's say for one.
This? 2,000.
2,000 of this. And how much is it in the market? You were saying to me that it's,
100 is maybe $3 or $4.
100 of these is $3 or $4.
Yeah.
I know you have to make a lot. And we actually did open some the other day. And with this. And it was time consuming. You had to do one at a time. And also angled it a certain way because it has to come down. The force has to come down on the top so that it cracks open, not from the side. So,
Okay,
show us. Oh yes, the pie.
Oh, this.
Okay, we can start with that.
Similar, ¿cómo decimos tú? Rojo. The name is Nogada.
Nogada, and you can show it.
Pues, a ver.
So it's like a nougat. It's I think I'll end up eating this like this. Can you see that? It's a nougat, and it's made with panela, and panela is the raw sugar from sugarcane. It's very similar to our palm sugar in Southeast Asia, in the jaggery. It actually tastes like jaggery. So,
Oh,
but,
delicious then.
hmm?
Then it's delicious.
When we were knocking the choctaw, when we were just breaking it up, Kati brought out a slab of panela, and so we just was eating and the panela with the choctaw, but on the zone is also nice. Look at that! It just came out from them.
O
Look,
sea, similar to pecan pie.
look, that's like this.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. It looks so delicious.
And the whole place is just filled with this aroma.
Thank you so much, Mike.
It is so lovely.
O cómete uno. ¿Cuál comete? Este gusta. One was go. You eat.
Let's try one. Come on. It's always a good excuse, isn't it, when you have these culinary shows?
Oh, they always make me so hungry.
I wish you could taste this. Really. You know, the creaminess of the panela, and panela is actually served everywhere as raw sugar. So people put it in coffee, they mix it with ginger and turmeric. What do you call it in Spanish?
Yeah?
Turmeric, the yellow ginger.
The yellow ginger.
Yellow ginger here.
No.
No, you don't know. The yellow.
¿Cuál es the yellow ginger? Jengibre. Jengibre.
Jengibre is the yellow
Ginger,
one, the
yes.
yellow, but it's orange. It's orange.
El otro chiquito. No, jengibre. No.
Wai-Ching, in Spanish, it is called cucurma.
Yes, curcuma.
Curcuma.
Curcuma, that's right. I was like, thanks.
Thank you.
That's Neil. That's our dearest, beloved producer. Curcuma, exactly. They call it curcuma there. So here, can you, it's nice glaze. It's a close up.
Very nice.
Yes, and it was served warmed with vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
Yes. So here. Mm.
Yo se les
Eat your heart out, Sharon. It's still warm. Great. Very sweet. Thank you. Gracias. Now I need some chicha.
No chicha. You take the wheel.
No chicha, she said.
Wai-Ching, is this made just on special occasion, or this is like a daily domestic sweets?
I made this. I discovered. ¿Cómo se dice? Discovered.
She created this.
I changed
Oh,
the
wow.
nuts.
Yeah, she changed the nuts from pecans to tokte.
Yes, it's nice. It's got nuts and sweets, so it's not too sugary, and yet you get the good flavor of the nuts as well.
Mhm.
You are just imagining it, right? And it's
So my mouth is watering. My mouth is watering as Sharon's is.
yes, yes.
His mouth is watering.
Okay.
He's salivating, you know. Yeah, it is really delicious. You know, I don't eat a lot of sweet stuff, but this, we just kept going, right? I just kept eating and going, and it's like the butteriness and the pastry was just perfect. The textures, different textures, and the butteriness of the pastry was just right, and the texture of the pastry was crispy, and it's very short. It's short pastry, short crust pastry, right? So it's just perfect.
Tell Catalina it's delicioso.
Delicioso. Delicioso.
Sharon, what do you think of it so far?
Oh, I'm so hungry. And, you know, every time Wai-Ching comes on, I get, well, everybody, Seema, Kiran, everybody, this show, I'm always like right away when I leave, I'm ready to go eat.
And earlier we went to Morocco. Kiran came with a Morocco experience. She had full presentation. And I can see Wai-Ching is holding some pink aphrodisiac drink or something.
Look at this one. It is so beautiful.
What is the contents on that, Wyching?
Ati?
¿Condense?
What is the contents? What do you have in
Ah,
here?
contiene
Contiene.
babaco.
Babarco. So we have to show the babarco. So I've seen the babarco here. Remember I showed it once?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe star fruit, pero
No.
It looks like star fruit. Yeah, but it's not.
It's carambola, right?
carambola es
Yes, it's
diferente.
different. This one actually, it's a little bit spongy. It would, I would say, almost like a angled loofah, like a melon, almost like a melon. Yes, but spongier. And I'll take a spoon and show
Yeah.
them. I think I'll just hold it because it's a bit precarious on the.
What's creating the pink color?
The
That's
pink
what I
color.
want to know.
It's anato, yes, it's
Es
anato.
familiar to de la amaranto.
Yes, it's
the
a
color
family
is-
of the amaranth. It's anato. They
Then,
call it anato.
no, the name is ataco.
Taco, that's right.
Ataco.
Ataco. It's the
Or
amaranth.
sangoracha in Quechua.
Sangoracha. Ataco,
It's-
sangoracha.
Only for color, yeah?
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's like little,
It's
it's an amaranth, you know, like little feathery.
Berries.
It's very feathery, almost like a dill, but it's beautiful, dark burgundy flowers.
Mm.
And so it's just for the color. There's no flavor to it. I believe it's the amaranth.
amarantos, familia del amaranto.
Family of the amaranth, right? The sima. So this little bits here, you can see the jelly-like, and that's the babaco. That's the,
Babaco, naranjilla, piña,
and it has the naranjilla and pineapple.
and use the
That's the
cinnamon.
pineapple.
Yeah. La piña, you know.
Piña.
This,
Sí. Bueno.
this is
Look.
the ataco.
Ah,
Isn't it
beautiful.
gorgeous? Like you can.
Es como un rabo de mono. ¿Cómo se dice rabo de monkey?
Monkey.
Una cola de monkey.
It's like a monkey's tail, she says. I was like, she said monkey. I said, where did that come in? So this, I'm just going to move it around. There we are. That's much clearer. Lovely.
Entonces,
And
esto tiene-
this is so beautiful in a garden because it just comes down like a wisteria. You know, it's just so gorgeous. And this is the amaranth, right?
No,
This is
it's ataco.
basil, ataco.
ataco o
No, no, I
sangoracha. This is similar. It fits the leaves of this.
So these are the leaves, and you use the leaves
Yes.
and you just soak it in hot
in the
water.
water, yeah.
Soak it in hot water
Hot-
or
hot
any
water.
water, hot water.
Hot
Yes.
water.
So they extract the infusion, the coloring of it. So beautiful.
Yes.
Feels
It's a
nice.
beautiful color it's got.
Yes, beautiful, very deep red. And so that's where
Como
the
digo,
pink color
oh,
comes from, Neil, just to answer your question. And then we
Yes.
have a little bit, what a
I
beautiful
take it
bouquet.
out.
This is the manzanilla.
Yeah.
Manzanilla here.
What is
Hmm?
manzanilla?
It's
Manzanilla.
suddenly
It's
I
a
forget.
fruit or a flower?
Chamomile.
Chamomile, okay.
ah,
Chamomile.
I just
Menta.
planted some.
And then we have the geranium leaves.
Ah,
And
It's all healthy and natural.
Mm.
Wyching, you are muted, so if you unmute yourself, please. Sharon, we got a young child watching here, Kalia, but
Finn.
yeah, he seems to be so
okay.
excited. Look, he's paying attention to Wai-Ching.
Oh, of
Finn.
course. Finn is very, very intelligent.
Yeah, this
Finn,
kid
hi,
over here. Hello.
Hello, Finn.
who is
Sharon, you want to introduce
children.
Finn because
Yeah,
Kathy
yeah,
is
yeah.
asking who is he?
Okay.
Hola.
Finn, can you turn on your sound?
Hi.
Hello. This is my grandnephew. He's the Finn. He's my brother, Brian, his
yeah.
grandson. and he's very, very interested in plants. He's kind of, and there's Brian, my brother. He's the, do you have any of Brian's mugs? Brian is a potter.
Grandpa, can you go get a plant?
A plant? You want to see a plant? What plant?
Yeah, I think he wants to show you his plants as well.
Oh, you want to show us your plant? Go ahead.
Yes.
I have a ton.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can bring it over here. Hey, 1 second.
Now, Finn and Brian and Kayla and
yeah.
brother and Jeff, they're all taking our advice and growing lots of plants.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
And then also lots of food. I just sent them some eggplant seeds and snow pea seeds. So they're growing inside and outside.
Lemon.
Yes,
Oh,
they're higher lemon.
Lemon. They're growing well, Finn. They're taking good care of your plants. Are you singing?
We're going to visit this later, aren't we, Sharon?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Wyching, you can carry on.
We carry on. Finn,
Yes.
take a look at this. What about this one? Look, what about this one?
Bromelia. No,
Bromelia?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, not bromelia.
I don't
No,
know. how
bromelia
to
is those cactus thing. It's and then this one.
The name is cabello. Cabello de ángel. A ver, este es
Cabello.
cola de caballo se llama. Cola de
It's
caballo.
horsetail.
Yeah.
It's horsetail. So if we make an infusion, it's actually very good for the hair, like nettle and horsetail. It's good for
Nettle,
the-
we've got lots of nettle around here.
Sweet.
Yeah, and also you can
Similar with your hair.
similar with my hair. It's just thanks, Kati. So it's a really
This is
lovely
Andean
one from the.
plant.
She just came back from the market. You see, that's why.
Es for
What is
infusion.
this? I haven't
Esto
seen
se
this.
llama gañal.
Gañal.
The nombre es gañal. Es andina. Oh, yeah.
And what do you do with this?
Gañal.
Infusion.
Infusion.
All
is in
these,
infusion.
all these, by the way, is yes,
Drink.
herbs and floral infusions. And also you have some dried one, the cedron. Your
Yeah.
cedron, the dried one.
Yes.
As well. So cedron is lemon verbena, which is been my favorite when I was living in France. So that's always. So she's gonna bring some. You can just bring some. So she has it all ready for the restaurant. This restaurant is so cute, really, and she has pictures of her parents here, and it's upstairs, and that's outdoor courtyard as well. And it is that's a case of all these lovely confiture and all the preserves right there.
Bueno, todos sí son naturales. I try to natural
Okay.
tips.
So she
flowers.
has dehydrated some flowers
For tea.
for tea, and this is the one that is valerian.
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 Valeriana.
So you know valeriana, which is for calming the nerves.
Yes, I just planted some actually.
Thank you. So now you can just dehydrate some as well. But I don't have the pea flower, the guatalau, the blue pea flower.
Oh, yes, yes. I also just planted some nasturtium, which are,
Flowers. Tea.
What is this one? This looks like rosebuds.
Rosa, yeah.
Rosebuds, yes, a little.
Té de rosas. Tea.
They're the roses.
Rosas tea.
Yes. And they combine the rosas with jamaica. It's
También
also
se-
nice. Jamaica is hibiscus, which is the Rosella. So,
yes,
you
I'm about to plant that too.
Hmm?
I'm about to plant some.
Right. I processed quite a lot of the Rosella. I made a lot of Rosella Jam when I was in Malaysia.
I remember.
Great, good vitamin C source. So
Yes.
that is really nice. The rose with the Rosella in a jam or preserve confiture. So delicious.
I'll have to send some of those seeds, hibiscus. They're edible hibiscus. I'll send some to you. Because I bet you'll grow them
Well,
very well there.
right? And I'm not a Rolling Stone, and so
The Rolling Stone.
the Rolling Stones.
It's refresh.
Yes, he said, you take this. It's refreshing. I have to. You know, I can't help it. I always feel like dancing when I drink.
I know.
Terrible in a restaurant, you know, you just like have to remain very
Serious.
I know, serious,
Serious,
yeah,
no.
well behaved, you know. So I know we just love this little.
David is más
Well, I like Italian restaurants and where they come around and play music for you.
Oh
The
yeah,
music.
And like I've been to Moroccan restaurants where they have belly dancers come out, and so it's nice when it's fun like that.
yeah. Well, last night I had dinner at the El Jardin. They call it El Jardin. That's how it's pronounced. Jardin, not Jardin. El Jardin.
Jardín.
Jardin. Jardin.
Jardín in Spanish. Oh,
El Jardin in the Hotel Victoria, and there was a tango performance as well. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, last night.
Oh,
It was nice.
nice.
It was like, yes, because you know you can't eat anything. You're just riveted to the moves. So this is really refreshing. So nice. And there was something else I tried, right? And we are going to show Morocco. Yeah, another dish another drink, bebida, a beverage that this place actually presents some of the best flavors. It's really good. So pineapple juice, the amaretto, and then it has the naranjilla, which is a little bit tart. So it's super refreshing. And this little
Naranja,
babaco,
lemon.
naranja, lemon. What do you call this? Amaranth?
Ataco.
Ataco. Excuse me, ataco. And the little babaco, little pieces of babaco in there.
And the pineapple.
Yes, and pineapple. You can imagine that a little chunks of pineapple in the babaco, which is very gelatinous. So you know, those of you who are in Asia or like Asian desserts, right? And the Thai dessert, it is the most reminiscent of that. So it's a little bit of jelly. This looks good, Finn. Your Finn's eyes are wide open. Yes.
Drink is the into the leaves. The name is achira, you know.
See, achira.
And then tuberculo into the. Es una raíz. How do you say raíz?
The rhizome.
Yes. With a similar to potatoes.
Similar to potatoes. Okay.
And then
Tuber. It's a
I
rhizome.
made the flowers into the. You know? Look.
Yes, please look. Yes, and let's learn. And she was just inspired to tell us about
The
the
name is
achira.
achira.
Achira, and she just made the flower out of the tuber. So they make everything from scratch here. I'm just wondering, does anyone recognize what this leaf might be? Plant, or what the tuber might be? It's not the cassava. It's
Cassava is a tuber family, but this plant looks very familiar. Can you ask her, do they skin the middle vein? Ask her if they skin it off, the middle vein.
Say
Look
that
at the
again?
vein in the middle. Yes.
Yeah, you want to feel it.
Yeah. Do they skin it off before they use it for cooking?
Do you cut it? No, they don't. You put hot water to and then you fold
Maybe
it.
in the fire or the water boiling
Boiling water, scald it a little bit
for flexibility.
for flexibility, right? Just the same way we do for banana.
Okay.
And then sometimes on the
Deep fry.
fire. No?
And then
Okay, and that's the flour, achira flour.
yes.
Can you see? I don't think they can. Lift it up.
Similar for as a ¿cómo se dice? Starch?
Tapioca?
Starch.
Starch.
Yes, starch.
Tapioca. It's not tapioca.
Not tapioca.
It's
Achira
not.
starch.
Achira starch. I have to
Yeah.
research a little bit more
For
on this.
the consistency.
Right.
It's not only the fruit.
It's not only the fruit,
The
but
consistency.
it's consistency. She creates the consistency of the starchiness, the stickiness with this achira flour.
Starch.
Yeah, starch. You
The
see that?
starch.
Yeah,
Jellies.
there we go. Jelly. So it's a little jelly-like. This is like, it really appeals to my Asian taste. I really love this. So that's why the connection with this achira leaf, and then the tuber, and then the flower. Might grow some of this, Sharon, and just wrap your food with it. Marvelous. What's next?
The next.
Enjoying this exploration, everyone?
Oh,
Yes, we are enjoying it. Sharon is, and even our young Ben is. Look, he gives thumbs up. Look.
Hey, thumbs up, Finn. Finn is giving us a thumbs up.
Hola.
Yeah. Okay, Morocho?
Morrocho, pero es solo para only the show.
Yes.
Because there's,
You
you
don't
know, it's core into the.
you come back.
Hola. This is Morrocho.
Morocho.
The corn.
Corn, again made from corn. You know that the corn is a sacred plant here, right? There's a lot of ceremony and of honoring, as we all should honor food,
Yeah.
everything. So corn again with
With
milk,
milk
leche,
and spices
spices, and you
and
have your spices.
raisins.
Raisins.
So Wai-Ching, it says it's a very nice thick drink, and
Yes.
it's made with milk, cinnamon, sugar, and raisins.
Right, and then spices.
And spices, yes.
Cinnamon, clove,
It is very Ecuadorian.
all spices.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, this is all mentioned.
And the name is
This is a very interesting one.
see,
It's
the
a
name
flower
is,
of the.
oh, this
Of
is-
course, this is the cinnamon. You think of the name, and then there's the juniper berries, right? The
the name is
juniper berries. Where are they?
clove and all
Clove
spice.
flowers.
The name
Cloves.
is Ishpingo. Ishpingo.
Ishpingo.
Ishpingo is the flowers for the cinnamon.
It's the flower of the cinnamon plant.
I've never seen that before.
Yes, I know. Neither have I.
Es igual a un sombrero. Ajá.
It's like a sombrero.
The
So
name
you
is Ishpingo.
Ishpingo. Okay, Ishpingo. So this one little pepper or
All spice.
allspice. So we have allspice,
Cloves
cloves,
and cinnamon. No,
cinnamon, and this one too, the pepino.
no, it's not here.
It got in there.
When I service the squash
Swash.
sweet, you
Yes,
know?
yes,
With this.
yes. And I haven't tried it yet. Your squash thing.
squash.
So the morocho, yes, these are pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds, maybe.
And you put pumpkin seeds in morocho?
No,
Ah, okay. So we stay with the morocho. I will just tell you, everything is super heavy here. Look at this terracotta. So, but it's so nice. You know, everything has weight and
para la sopa de panesca.
Finesca. Let's talk about Finesca later. But I tried the morocho. It's a hot drink. It's hot, no morocho.
Yeah, hot.
It's hot drink and it's a hot beverage and it's very comforting because of the corn and then the milk and the spices. So imagine that. Right. Very, very nice.
raisins.
And raisins in there and little bits of corn.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
triturado.
ground.
This is in a machine.
Yes.
Lots.
So yeah, but it's coarse, right? So there's some consistency, some substance there. So it's very, very comforting.
The morocho se come con esta.
Ah,
You eat with
And morocho, you eat with this.
with chumales, tamales, or
Looks beautiful, delicious.
Looking. It's right
the
up at
name
my
is
nose. So it's like,
quesadilla.
Uh-huh.
it's like that. I can.
The name is quesadilla. Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Sí. Tiene queso. Se llama quesadilla.
Queso. Ah, so it's called a quesadilla because there's queso in there. There's cheese in there. So anything that has cheese.
Parta uno. Come back.
Parta uno.
You know. No, there's
Not that one.
good.
Oh. Okay, so
Parta.
Parta. Break.
Broken.
Break it. Ooh. And what's on top, Katy?
Es queso.
Queso. Can you see
Bueno,
that?
quesillo que hacemos acá.
Yes?
Yes, it looks beautiful. It looks
Ooh.
like it's got the cassava flour in it.
Cassava?
Cassava, no.
No cassava.
Huh?
Cheese.
Cheese. Only cheese,
Okay.
eggs, and maybe this.
Cheese. And it's eaten with the morocho. So imagine this hot pastry warmed up with a hot morocho.
I need this shirt,
Mhm. The
achira shirt.
the achira. Achira
No
starch.
flowers is this.
Okay, there's no flour in this. Oh, it's gluten free.
Yeah.
Gluten
No,
free.
Gluten free.
without flour.
Oh, that has flour, but this one inside, no.
No. It's only cheese
Oh.
with this.
I think Catalina seems to be very good, authentic cook of Ecuador.
This is her cooking school.
Yes, she looks very authentic.
Thank you so much.
100%. And the tokte, like I said, I couldn't find anyone to tell me how to make those cactus flowers. What is
yeah.
the name of it? Agaripas?
Alcaparras.
Alcaparras. Alcaparras. You know, not many people knew about alcaparras. And she was,
Sharon, do you find this cuisine ethnic to you as well, or do you think
Oh,
it's
of course. I spent some time in Peru,
Yeah, lots of Peruvian influence.
and so it's very similar.
It's amazing.
very simple. And there's a spice in there.
Yeah, and anise.
Anise.
Ah.
Mm,
That will be very aromatic. The scent is very aromatic.
you know, that's why it's so good. I mean, like, I can't stop, you know, like if it's flat pastry, after a
Yeah.
few bites, I can leave it. But this one, I just want to keep going. I was like, what is it that's uplifting me? Anise.
It's different. Yeah.
Anise. And so the anise, you use
And cheese, fresh cheese,
fresh cheese.
pero prensamos en agua 3 días in water,
Yes.
cheese in water.
Yes.
and then you,
Compress it.
Yes,
You
compress.
compress it to dry the cheese.
yes,
To extract the water.
exactly,
Ah,
no
so
water.
that's why it's very dry and flaky. Anise now, is it from the seed or from oil?
Seed.
From the seed. And then you crush it
Yes.
and with the
My
water.
mommy.
Crush it in that pestle mortar
Yes.
of her mother. That's for everything.
Mhm.
I want to take one home. Actually, there's so many of them. How do I carry it?
Yes,
Extra
I don't have
baggage.
any hungry.
Yeah, she's getting hungry too. What else do you have? Nice little culinary surprises. Finn is eating. He can't help it.
This is like a cornucopia.
And maybe we can come back and do
Yeah,
other
when you
dishes.
visit me.
Oh, this place is so cute. I don't know, it's so cute. Sunday, so
A
she's
ver,
closed.
wait,
You want to show? Yeah.
estamos.
Yes, go show. But you have to look to make sure that they see it properly. I'm going to have a drink for you.
This moment is closed, no?
Okay, are we going into the restaurant?
Yeah,
We're going in the kitchen.
Monday for Thursday, Saturday.
Aha. And Sunday it is closed.
Yes, closed.
Oh, there we are.
We can go to the
Okay.
slowly slip. Good place.
Wai-Ching, what is the restaurant called? Please plug the restaurant, please.
The restaurant is called Warmi Kuna.
Cocina
And
taller.
Cocina Taller, and it's also off the main street, Cayalaga, but this is called Hermano Miguel.
Hermano Miguel Street, yeah.
Hermano Miguel
10
Street.
years. I have 10
10 years. She's been here 10 years. And your mama and your papa?
My
the photo?
father's. Mm.
Mhm. The photo of her parents.
Yes, we can see that.
And they love to cook also,
Yes.
right? That's where.
They must be very proud of Catalina.
Se parece.
When you go down, and the courtyard
You
is
come back
lovely.
here with me.
Yes, I come here. And then they open. And in the courtyard was where I had that toktae, right, pie.
Ah,
Was it
yeah.
and the
Did
ice
you-
cream, and it was like, you know, it was a sensorial experience, is what was said. Come to the opposite Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the weather like today?
Oh, it's fabulous, huh? The weather, it's so sunny. It's
It looks
basically
bright.
t-shirt and shorts weather today. And
Ah,
sometimes-
she has also got outdoor sittings.
Yes, this is so nice. You hold that. And you live here,
Yeah.
Kathy, she lives here. There's another kitchen in the, and upstairs, you see, look,
Wow.
there's
It's
a
my house.
spiral staircase.
It's beautiful. It's so authentic, so South American.
Yeah.
Karen, what do you think?
I would like to be there, I'll tell you.
We should all visit there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be wonderful.
Ready,
What
you know,
and
anyone
to-
would like to come, I'd love to bring a group here. So got it all set up, you know.
Maybe
food,
one day.
ancient ruins, shopping, macanas. Oh, this
Free
earrings from Saraguro.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yes, they're beads, and all these beautiful women. They make these amazing creations. Maybe we'll visit them one day.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, we'll do that. You want to show your?
Yeah,
she
no
has another
problem.
kitchen.
There's another kitchen, the production. With
Ah,
a
so-
restaurant.
So you make also for other restaurants or for shops?
For the restaurant, yeah.
Okay.
She caters as well.
Yeah, it looks like it because she has got, she said this is for larger productions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that the outside kitchen is for, of course, a show kitchen. And
Yes.
it's also a teaching kitchen. So this is where. How would I show this? Yeah, yeah. You make anything with it?
Excusa.
We're going back in the kitchen because I want to show you something. A cactus.
Yes. So Sharon, Ben is still hooked on it and he's still following everything.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, Jin is a very intelligent young man.
Indeed, he
Yes,
is.
nice. Look, this is called San Pedro.
Oh,
And
Amalia
Sharon
takes all day San Pedro.
No, that's why I'm always so happy. And if you do you have
No.
make a special recipe, secret recipe?
my sisters.
Your
no.
sisters know how to. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, San Pedro is a sacred plant. Okay, we call it grandfather, no?
For
Yeah, grandfather.
ceremonies.
For ceremony. So it's a sacred plant, even though we are just kidding about it. And the cactus is, it creates an infusion. You dry it and then you make it into powder, pulverize it, and the people take it for ceremony to connect with the other realms, the
Yes.
dimensions. So it's a it's a
Sanación.
hallucinogenic. Yes.
For sanaciones.
For
Sanar.
sana,
Sí,
sanación.
sí, sanación.
Sanación. It's for sanación. So they really do a lot of ceremonies, right, to connect with the divine. And what I found here in Ecuador, that it's so nice and easy for me to be here because everybody's really intuitive. It's just the nature of the people here. And, you know, you can just go to a shop and it seems that everything just flows like that. And even when you're in a restaurant, you know, like just send a thought form and it happens. Like people just pick up at what you need, you know, like, do you need this? And so it's a very a little refreshing, but and all of us are fairly sensitive here. But almost everybody is just like I feel really much at home here in Ecuador. Huh? Kathy? And she's nodding and CCC. And we hardly need to speak really. So do we have anything else to show us today, or we do it another time?
Problem.
Would you like her to come back on, everyone?
Yes, yes. We want to bring her back again on another kitchen show.
and
Yeah.
show us how to make one of, you know, the recipe show us the whole recipe and how to make it so that we can make it ourselves. That would be incredible.
¿Cuál?
Whichever recipe you like to share. Maybe the next time we can show.
What do you make?
Yes, whatever you like, whatever you think about it. Let's talk about
Okay.
it. Any special requests out there?
Whatever she's doing is beautiful, Sharon. What do you think? Her choice was beautiful.
Maybe one of the drinks, the fermented one.
Oh, the
and-
chicha.
and a dessert, and let's see, just
Okay,
many things.
right. We'll definitely think of something. We are on to the next restaurant, and it's just next door, and it's called Cafeteria Zadita, and we'll also make something there. So we'll say goodbye to Kati here, and again, you want to say Wamikuna, and it's on via let's Sima. Sima is our really deeply entrenched gastronomic sister.
Expert.
Her cooking, I tell you,
Yeah.
Indian, the
Yeah, yeah.
recipes are amazing. She's like you, that's funny.
Nice.
Yeah, Sima,
You
you're
rate me.
muted. You're muted.
I'd like to say muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
And
I
I
hope
don't want
you-
to say adios, because I
Adios.
hope we hope to see you again at Healing Our Earth and impart all your wisdom and that lovely recipe of not so good in the context that it gets you high, but that's not a bad idea either. But the fermented probiotic rich chicha. Amazing, fantastic. So I'm going to say hasta luego, and do come back and share your wisdom with us again. We'd love that.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. And
Right.
thank you, Wai-Ching.
And
Bye-bye.
we'll go on to the next one. Sharon, I'll let you
Okay.
know when it's set up. Okay?
All right, all
Yes,
right.
we'll pick you back up again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Catalina.